So today I'm going to practice how to introduce myself. So I'm gonna write the first of the thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to write everything about me that introduces myself. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say it in front of the camera, and then I'll try to rewrite the whole thing with the AI, with the different AIs, and I will see what the difference is and I'll practice with all of them, and I'll also try to figure out where I'm doing mistakes and in terms of like grammar, and where I have to use better words and these kind of things. I have to improve, so that's why I have to do this. So let me take my notebook and the pen. This is my box and there are my pens. I'm gonna use, I think, black. Okay, let's start with the to-do list. And today is, I think, what was this? Today's date, 3rd October. Then today is the 4th October. 4 October. The first one I'm gonna write up here is going to be just English, because I'm going to practice my English first and then anything else. So that's a very cute little do not give up. Okay, so let's start with the introduction. I think I have to move on this table because there is more light here, so I can write it better on this table. So let me do this introduction. My name is Khalil and I am from U. Currently I am studying psychology, English and sociology as a major subjects in my bachelor's. I want to study in depth and explore the world of psychology. I'm also a 3D artist and freelance. I create product designs, interior designs, front elevations, walkthrough, and many more. I also have interest in wrestling and also started in wrestling. I think I should not have to repeat this. I could not. I think, right? I should not. I think I should not have to repeat the arm wrestling 2 times. Like, I also have interest in arm wrestling and I also started training for it. So that should be good. So I also started training for arm wrestling. What I can do more, what I can write more about myself. I also have to practice my handwriting, because see this gap, and if you go down in the bottom you can see this is slightly, what I can say, shifted on the right side, and that's not a good thing. I have to fix that one. Like, this one is a lot better, but I cannot focus on the left one. That's my problem when I write. But I love to write too, but I'll fix that. I think let me think first and then I'll write more. Okay, I can also add more details, like my past. I also had some experiences in my past, like running poultry business and students in a private school. I was a teacher, computer, and I'm trying to fix it, like shifting towards the left side. Okay, I was a teacher of computer and drawing. I was also a frontline supervisor in a bike agency. I managed and worked in a phone shop. I worked. What is the spelling of restaurant? I don't know. I'm really very sorry for that. I have worked in a library. Also gave private tuitions. Now I am focusing my 3D business and also studies and health. These are the 3 things in my. I don't have much space. I don't want to write it here, but I have to. I don't like to like write and touch the bottom of the page. I don't like. I want the margin so that it looks better. But I also have ruined it with this. But I tried to fix it here, and this is better here. But I'll try to make these kind of things better in near future. I'll try to focus on this 3D business and also my studies and health. These are the three things in my priority. That's it, and that's my introduction, and I'll try to say it in front of the camera, and then I'll try to give it to the AI, and it will fix my grammars, and then I'll learn with that. Okay, so let's talk about how I write it first. What I did is I introduced myself, like where I'm from, what is my name, and then studies, and then what I do, and then what is my interest. These are the three things. I think the light is too. I think I have to make it. Okay, it's better. The light is. Oh my gosh, why it's okay? Now it's fixed. Now everything is fixed. Nothing is going like the brightness and the exposure is fixed now. So first of all, my name, where I'm from, the studies, what I do, what I like, and what about my past. These are the things, and that's how I introduce myself. So let's start. My name is Khalil and I'm from Uttar Pradesh, and I'm a 3D artist. I do interiors, exteriors, front elevations, walkthroughs, even I do product designs and animations. These kind of things I do. I also have the interest in arm wrestling. I don't know, I think I was 10 years old, and I had a lot of interest in the fitness and bodybuilding, and after later I started loving the arm wrestling, and I'm trying to practice arm wrestling, and I'm trying to compete in these kind of things, not as a very high level, but just for the hobby, you can say, like just for the hobby. So that's how I do. And I also run a business of poultry farming. I did teaching. I was a teacher of computer and drawing. I love drawing, and I was doing a lot of drawings, sketches, paintings, and I was also a librarian in a library. I was also working in a restaurant. I was also a frontline supervisor, a floor supervisor in a bike agency. I also have managed a phone shop and did many things in my past. And currently I'm focusing on my studies, on my business of 3D business. I want to expand it more. I am currently working with the Indian and international clients, and I want to expand more. I want more work, and I also want to expand my team. I don't have anyone in my team. I'm just doing it by myself. So I want to expand it. I want to focus on my business and also health. I'm training. I'm going to the gym daily. I'm training myself, my whole body, not just my arms, because I love arm wrestling. But it's not just about the love of these sports. I also have a lot of love with my health. So that's why I train my whole body, but focusing more on my arm strength. So that's why I started what? I started training. Okay, I started training. So these are my priorities, like health, studies, business. These three things is in my priority list, and I'm working more on my English, my communication, so I can grow in my studies and also in my business, because I have to handle clients, international clients. If I'm talking to an Indian client, it's fine, but if I'm handling international clients, so that's where I need the good communication in English. Now I have given it to AI, and I'm gonna see where I am doing errors, and I'll fix it. I'll fix it real quick. So this is written by AI, and I mean, I have written it with my hand. This is my handwriting, but I use ChatGPT for this. And I don't know, the grammar is fixed, but at the same time, the alignment is also better now. I mean, like, you can see me. Let me see. This is a lot better than the previous one. I mean, see, this one is better. So let me read it aloud so you can see the difference. So my name is Khalil and I am from Uttar Pradesh. Currently I'm pursuing my bachelor's degree with psychology, English and sociology as my major subjects. I want to study psychology in depth and explore the world of human behavior. That's better. I'm also a 3D artist working as a freelancer. I create product designs, interior designs, front elevations, walkthroughs, and much more. Apart from this, I have an interest in arm wrestling and have started training for it. In the past, I gained experience by running a poultry business and teaching students in a private school where I taught computer and drawing. I also worked as a frontline supervisor in a bike agency, managed and worked in a phone shop, worked in a restaurant, and gained experience in a library. The spelling of restaurant is fixed now. I have also given private tuitions. Right now, I am focusing on three priorities: my 3D business, my studies, and my health. So, that was my introduction by me and by what I used ChatGPT. I used ChatGPT. I was about to using multiple AIs and different. I had to create different type of introductions, but I'm tired now. So the practice of today is over. That's a very wrong sentence. Today's practice is over now, and for the next videos, in the next videos, maybe I can practice it more in an advanced way. But for now, I think that's it, and this is going to be a very long video. So that's why I am going to finish it now, and I have to practice and learn more things. So for now, bye.